You're going to receive a text asking if you authorize it. Text back yes, and you will have the money refunded into your account.
Have you heard of this ZELLE money scam? You really need to be aware of this whether you have ZELLE or not, because this fraud works the same across many platforms. A scam so simple, it's ingenious. I'm also going to show you how to protect yourself and your money. A lot of banks integrate ZELLE into their online banking platform as a peer-to-peer money transferring service. So even though you don't use ZELLE, you might have an account and don't even know it. That's what these scammers like to take advantage of. What these guys are doing is sending a mass text message, casting a wide net to see if anybody responds. The text will read something like, "Fraud detected. Did you attempt to make a ZELLE payment in the amount of X?" And it looks like it's coming from your bank because there might be a lot of extras in the text, like a fraud code or big legal words. And then it's going to ask you to reply yes or no. This is a pivotal point because even if you suspect this might not be real, are you just going to ignore it? In this case, that would be the best thing to do, not to engage any further. These criminals wouldn't even know you exist and they'd move on. But what if it was a real fraud alert and you did nothing because you thought it was fake? Everyone for the most part is going to take some course of action when they receive a text like this. That's what's so simple and ingenious about this scam. So you reply back with a no text. I didn't make this purchase or transfer. Even if the text isn't real, what's the harm in sending a text, right? What information could they possibly get from that? Well, now that you send that text, they have you on the line, and all they have to do now is reel you in. The scammers are going to call you from a fake number resembling your bank's actual phone number.
Hello, this is Toby. We're from your bank's fraud department and saw there's suspicious activity on your bank account. So we're going to need to confirm your identity and reset your online account since it has been compromised.
Great, you just want to have this situation fixed. You have them on the line now and don't want to wait on hold 30 minutes calling your bank directly for customer service. Alright, let's do this. They'll ask you some basic information, but nothing considered sensitive, putting up red flags.
We just need your name and your online banking user ID.
This might give you peace of mind because they aren't asking for your SSN or passwords, but your online banking user ID is the key. They're going to use this to access your account by resetting your password, and they're doing this right in front of you while telling you they're doing it. See, with ZELLE and similar platforms, when you forget your password and need to reset it, they require a one-step authentication, which will come in the form of a text with a PIN number. And the text is going to go to your confirmed account holder phone number. The crooks know this, so as they're trying to reset your password, they'll tell you,
"We're going to send you a PIN number to verify your identity. Read that back to me."
But in reality, it's an auto text sent by ZELLE. Now that the scammers have your PIN number, they're in. Game over. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Since ZELLE's connected to your bank account, the scammer will now be able to transfer money out of that linked account. And that's exactly what they're going to do. But when they do that, they're going to trigger a real text from ZELLE asking if you make that transfer. Remember the first text that started all this? Asking if you transferred X amount to scammer A, let's say $500. Your fraud specialist, aka Dirty Fraudster, will tell you,
"We're going to refund you for the claim in dispute in the amount of $500. You're going to receive a text asking if you authorize it. Text back yes, and you will have the money refunded into your account."
The text you're actually receiving is from ZELLE, asking if you're transferring money out of the account, not in, not a refund. You might only glance at the text and not read it, only see the amount and reply yes. In that case, your money's gone. But who would fall for that? It's clearly asking if you're transferring the money out of the account, not in. I do this myself where I don't always read text, I only gloss over bullet points, so yes, it happens. But if you do happen to catch it and say, "Hey, what's this?" they're gonna tell you it's only a glitch and the only way to get refunded is by confirming with the yes text.
"You want your money back, right?"
There you go, replying with the yes text. "But I'm insured, who cares, I'll be fine." Hold on. ZELLE's terms of service say you aren't covered in certain cases of fraud. For example, if you confirm the transfer through email or text with a yes reply. So you just might be out that money. So how do you protect yourself from this unassuming scam? The first thing you can do is not to respond to suspicious texts, emails, or even phone calls. If you do receive a fraud alert, contact your bank directly, not from a link or provided phone number. Another thing you can do is sign up with Experian, which will not only give you access to your credit report and FICO score, you'll also receive Identity Alert, which will run a SSN trace and dark web scan to let you know if your information has been compromised and provide you with insight on what to do next if it has. On top of all that, you'll also receive identity theft coverage of up to $1 million. When you click the link in my description, you'll receive a 1-week free trial. I hope this information was helpful. Subscribe and get notified. Check you on the next one.